everyone, welcome to Why Not? And tonight we are cooking. We have some homemade mashed potatoes with sharp cheddar cheese, some Brussels sprouts with hog jaws and apples, and a ribeye steak prepared in aluminum foil with peppers and onion. Y'all please remember to like this video, subscribe to my channel, hit that bell so you got notifications every time that I post. Please also share with everyone, and hit that bell so you got notifications. So y'all come on in and watch as I walk you through how I prepared this wonderful dish. Why not? Why not?
Kick.
Why not? And it's your pretty lady.
That means you some true competition.
Everybody shake your baby.
Why not? Alright, time to prepare dinner. We have some ribeye steaks, some hog jaw that's going to go in these Brussels sprouts, got some peppers and onion that's going to go with ribeye, salt, apple, going to go with the Brussels sprouts, yes, black pepper, lemon pepper, seasoning salt, steak seasoning, apple cider vinegar, Brussels sprouts, steaks, and Brussels sprouts, steaks and Brussels sprouts. Alright, so y'all come cook with me. Okay, here we have our ribeye steaks, and they're on 2 sheets of Rental wrap. And I'm going to generously season both sides of the ribeye steak with the salt, the pepper, lemon pepper, seasoning salt, and the steak seasoning. And then I will top them with my peppers and onions. Then I will wrap them up really tight, separately, and then put them in the oven. So watch as I continue. Alright, now I'm going to top them with my frozen vegetable blend, which is green pepper, red pepper, and onion. And I've already put the butter on top of the steak. And I'm going to season the onion and pepper seasoning blend a little with salt and pepper. And then I'm going to seal them. And I shall show you what that looked like at the end. Here we go. Here we are, sealed and ready to be put in the oven. I want to show you my potatoes I have on the back. As I said at the very beginning, what I did was put a cross on the top and the bottom. Here I have my hog jaw and a little bit of butter, because hog jaw really don't make that much grease. So I just want to fry that up a little bit. This is going to give us that texture in the Brussels sprouts. Now you can use bacon if you choose to use bacon. I just like hog jaw just because I like the texture and I like the bacon flavor it gives when I put it in my greens or my Brussels sprouts. So that's why I use hog jaw. So now I'm going to put in my Brussels sprouts. Lost a few, but we'll get them in a minute. Put your Brussels sprouts in. Yes, these are frozen Brussels sprouts. You can use fresh Brussels sprouts, and then, you know, they're normally a little bit bigger, and you can cut them in half, but it's just me and Tyra, so this was good for us. So I'm just going to stir this around a little bit so they can mix in with the hog jaw. And then I'm going to add I'm gonna put the lid on, and then I'm going to add a little bit of butter. I guess I was wrong. I'm gonna add that butter, and then I'm going to put the lid on. Yes, and let that simmer a little bit. So here we have a regular apple. You can use Granny Smith apples. Only reason why I did not use Granny Smith apples was because I wanted a different color. It was already green. So I didn't want to use the Granny Smith for that. And as it cooked down, you might be saying, okay, why apples with Brussels sprouts? The sweetness ties very well with the kind of bitterness of the Brussels sprouts. And then I'm going to add vinegar, so the acid will also bring all of that together. But at the end, you wouldn't even know it's an apple. It would kind of look like an onion towards the end, which you'll see in a few. So now that's steamed down a little bit, and then I'm going to add my apple. This is actually a little bit of sugar. So I normally do my Brussels sprouts like I do my cabbage and my collards and my turnips. I do put a little sugar in. I know you say why. You just have to try it. I guess it's just a southern thing. So now I'm just going to add some apple cider vinegar. Didn't measure. Actually, eyeball it. Just a little bit more. Yeah. Because you really don't need that much steam, because the water is going to make water with the Brussels sprouts. So just stir that around some, and then I'm going to add in my apples, which I'm about to do now. I guess not. It's the salt and the pepper and the lemon pepper. Yeah, I'm doing this voiceover after I've already prepared the meal. So I'm just trying to tell you as it come up, because hey, like I say, I do it just for how I want to do it. There's nothing written how it should be done. But this is the way I do it, and I just wanted to share it all with you. There's the lemon pepper. So salt, pepper, lemon pepper, sugar, and apple cider vinegar. And butter. That's all the ingredients I used in here. Now later I will add just a tad bit of water, because I don't want them really dry. But remember, that texture is going to come from your bacon. So now we're going to add, y'all had to pause with one hand. So I'm going to add in my apples. And then I'm going to stir that up again. And then I will put the lid on it. Sounding delicious, isn't it? I wish I could smell it. I wish y'all could smell it. Smells delicious. So I just spread it out so I make sure everything is flat on the pan and it's evenly cooked. And you could put it in the oven if that's something you want to do. We're just going to put a lid on it. All right, here you go. See, you can't even tell those are apples. They kind of look like onion, sauteed onion, right? They look delicious, don't they? Yep. Okay. To the potatoes, remember how I did the yams? You kind of like put a little line in your skin when they're raw. Wash them off really good. Put a line in your skin, in which I did like a cross on throughout the whole potato. And then I boil them, which will make it a lot easier to peel them, because I'm going to make homemade mashed potatoes. So I just put them back in the little bit of water. I actually drained some of the water that was left in there, and I put them back in the water, because you can use milk, but I like water. But I am going to use a little bit of milk and some sharp cheddar cheese, salt and pepper. I didn't even use garlic, because I didn't want the garlic to kind of like clash with the other flavors that I had going on with the Brussels sprouts. So I just used salt and pepper with that. But here we go, peeling the potatoes. And here's the final product. Our Brussels sprouts with apples and hog jaw, homemade mashed potatoes with sharp cheddar cheese, and our ribeye steak that I've already cut and drizzle the peppers and onions over top with a little bit of the juices from the ribeye steak. I actually have 2 plates prepared, one for me, one for Tyra. I hope all of you have enjoyed this. Please remember to like this video, subscribe to my channel, hit that bell so you got notifications, and why not? Have a great meal.
Why not? Why not?
Kick.
Why not?
And it's your pretty lady.
I need you some true competition.
Everybody shake your baby.
Why not?